This one's going to be a little bit of a longer video because we are answering a question from Anna Is It. And she is asking this question: as a fellow ADHDer, please could you share how you totally clear your mind? Is it by getting into your body? I followed your exercise on this recently and I'm practicing it more, but I must say my mind absolutely tortures me as it is crazy hyperactive. I have not slept for 15 years despite healing my nervous system hugely and making amazing progress. There is still that part to conquer: constant mental chatter and spirals. Well, first of all, you are doing everything right, and congratulations on making it better. Amazing progress. You are right in the right spot. So, you have done all this work. You are proving to yourself that you are in control, right? But there is a part of you that is a belief system in there somewhere that says you do not have power over your own thoughts. And that tells me you don't have power over your own agency. That tells me that somebody took it from you. And that tells me that the rewire at the root is you actually taking steps to take your power back. When your brain and your body believe that you are in charge, you can say "niet," no, when these thoughts come in, and you don't have to believe them because you know that they're just repeated electricity running through your brain and through your neural pathways. It's old programming. And when you can actually wrap your mind around it, you no longer believe that it's true about yourself. And when it comes through, you understand if it's coming through, your power is lost somewhere because it stops. And if it starts ticking up again, that's your clue that you are losing your power somewhere. And when we lose our power, it's because we are giving it away. And that is signaling to ourselves that we're abandoning ourselves. And when you abandon yourself, you are not trustworthy. And then your body ticks up again. And that's when the rumination ticks up again, because you are not trustworthy. Anxiety can be healed. Rumination can be healed. All of it can be healed with autonomy and self-trust. And that takes action and rewiring it in the moment while you are having a moment where you feel your power is being taken. So I can tell you all day long, we can theorize it all day long, but the action comes and the rewire comes in the moment when your power is actively being taken and you decide to take it back. In that moment, you have to tell yourself, this, I understand what's happening. This is my power being taken. And normally I would respond in a freeze, fight, or fawn response, but I'm going to choose to respond in a different way and sit in my body and breathe and metabolize it. And then once I feel regulated, I'm going to take my power back by making this decision and this choice that signals to my brain, I am in charge. You don't do it off the reaction, because if you do it off the reaction, you get triggered and you react, you're not in control. Your control comes when you sit with the emotions, when you have the inclination, when you have the pull to do something, and you sit instead of react. You are exercising control. You are signaling to your brain that you are in charge. The more that you do this in the moment when you are having the trigger, the more you do it, the more you are signaling to your brain that you are in charge, and the more the thoughts will stop because you are in charge of yourself. You can do the yoga, you can do the working out. Oh, they're still working out and they're still teaching yoga and they're still doing all that stuff. And that's how I know it doesn't work completely, because if it did work completely, you wouldn't have the triggers and all that over and over again. So you can do the yoga and you can do all the external stuff, but it's only half the equation. You have to do the inside work, which is overcoming the trigger when you're in the moment. And that doesn't mean that you're in the moment and something bad is happening. That's the trigger. That means somebody asks you to babysit and you normally say yes. That's giving your power away if you actually don't want to babysit. It's putting yourself last when you actually don't want to be last. It's finding out the things that you like about yourself and that you want to do and doing those things and saying no to other people. All of that is very uncomfortable for people that are not in control of themselves. And the way to get it back is literally in the moment when things come up. You say no, or you respond the way that you would like to be responded to. Thank you so much for the invitation, but no. And that doesn't mean that you're nice all the time. Sometimes it's going to require you getting very angry, because no matter what, your boundary's been crossed. And you need to respond the way that you should have responded when that power was taken from you. That's why the trigger is coming up to begin with. So sometimes you're going to have to be a little forceful and say, I'm disinclined to acquiesce to your request. Means no. You're going to have to take your power back sometimes and be angry. And that is okay. Being angry is a boundary. Use it. But use it in control. Don't react, because if you react, you're not in control. Feel the anger. Feel it and let it move through by staying in your body. And then once it comes down and you're not so angry anymore, respond how you would like to be responded to if you were in that situation. The control is what you're telling your brain, and that control and that rewiring right there that continues to happen is a muscle. And the more that you do it, the more that you are going to feel powerful and in control of yourself. When you are in control of yourself, it reflects to your outside. That's why they say discipline is actually freedom. It's not that you're forcing yourself to do things you don't want to do. You are forcing yourself to sit with it and wait and not react and be in control of you. That's the discipline. So to recap, do the yoga, do the breath work, do the tools. But the triggers are where you have to exercise it. Pulling your power back is the only way to signal to yourself that you are in charge and you are in control. And the more you do it, the less rumination comes in. And when you start having the rumination, that's the clue. Where are you giving your power away? Okay? The more you do it, anxiety goes away. The rumination goes away. But you pair that with sitting in your body and feeling and breathing and telling yourself you're the baddest bitch of all time. All of it. You got to combine all of it. It works together. Rewiring is in the moment, though. So when you're doing all the rest of the stuff, you got to do it in the moment. Showing yourself and proving to yourself when push comes to shove that you got your own back. Okay? Love you, mean it.